In this video, I'm about to show you 10 pre-made salad brands in Australia you must avoid, and 5 better alternatives you should actually be using. Starting with number 10. Number 10. Community Co. Aussie Salad Mix. IGA, Metcash. Let me tell you something. If you're grabbing the Community Co. Aussie Salad Mix off the shelf at IGA and thinking you're making a healthy choice, I get it. That's what they want you to think. The bag looks clean, the branding screams local, and the name alone Aussie Salad Mix is practically wrapping itself in a flag. But here's what I actually looked into. In March 2025, Food Standards Australia New Zealand issued an official recall covering Community Co. branded items, including the Aussie Salad Mix and baby spinach varieties sold through Metcash and IGA stores nationwide. The reason? Shiga toxin-producing E. coli STEC detected in pre-packaged spinach products during routine public health surveillance. Let me translate that for you. This is the kind of bacteria that can give you bloody diarrhea, severe stomach cramps, vomiting, and fever for up to 10 days. And for people over 65, health authorities say the risk of serious illness is significantly higher. That's us they're talking about. No illnesses were officially reported, they caught it early. But this brand got flagged, recalled, and pulled from shelves. And when a bag says ready to eat, while health authorities say otherwise, that's a problem I'm not willing to overlook. A brand that has appeared on a national recall list, regardless of outcome, has broken your trust. That trust is not easy to earn back. Number 9. Woolworths Spinach and Mixed Leaf Salads. Woolworths' own brand. I know people trust Woolworths. It's one of the biggest supermarkets in the country. It's everywhere. And for many Australians on a fixed budget, it's where the weekly shop happens. But brand recognition is not the same as food safety, and this one proved it. In the same March 2025 recall wave, Woolworths was part of a nationwide product recall. Woolworths Mixed Leaf 120g and Woolworths Spinach 60g were pulled from Queensland stores and extended to New South Wales after Shiga toxin-producing E. coli was detected. Products with use-by dates ranging from late March to early April 2025 were all affected, according to Food Standards Australia, New Zealand. Here's what bothers me about this. Woolworths, Coles, and Aldi all got caught in the same sweep. One contaminated supply chain, and suddenly 20+ products across multiple retailers are being recalled simultaneously. That tells you everything about how these large supermarket brands source their leafy greens. It's centralized, it's volume-driven, and when one thing goes wrong upstream, it goes wrong everywhere at once. When I pick up a bag of salad that says washed and ready to eat, I expect it to be exactly that, not a potential hospital visit. Number 8. Aldi Fresh Salad. Co. Baby Spinach and Leaf Blends. Aldi gets a lot of credit for being the budget-friendly, no-frills option. There are things Aldi does well, but their Fresh Salad Co. pre-packaged spinach and salad leaf products, that's a different story, and one that played out very publicly. Aldi stores conducted an official recall of Fresh Salad Co. Baby Spinach 120g, Baby Spinach 280g, Fresh and Fast Stir Fry, Baby Spinach and Rocket, Salad Leaf Mix 120g, Salad Leaf Mix 300g, and Baby Leaf Salad Blend 300g, all pulled in March 2025. The reason was the presence of Shiga toxigenic E. coli. The contamination risk was real enough that the food authorities didn't hesitate. Contamination like this gets into a bag of salad leaves through contaminated irrigation water, animal manure contact, and poorly sanitized equipment. These bulk operations process enormous volumes of produce through shared facilities. The pressure to keep prices low means suppliers are working fast, at scale, with tight margins. At a certain point, the speed of the conveyor belt starts outrunning the thoroughness of the safety check. And when you're older and your immune system isn't what it was at 40, an E. coli exposure isn't just a bad stomach day. It can become a week in hospital. Number 7. Coles Kitchen and Coles brand packaged salads, Coles. These Coles products span 2 lines. The Coles Kitchen prepared salad bowls and their plain packaged spinach and mixed salad leaves, and both ended up on the same calads. National recall list. I'm treating them together because the problem is the same brand, the same supply chain, the same failure. The Coles Kitchen Green Goddess Salad 300g, the Coles Kitchen Roasted Pumpkin Feta and Walnut Salad, Coles Spinach 60g, Coles Spinach 280g, Coles Family Mixed Stir Fry 400g, and multiple mixed salad leaf varieties were all recalled in March 2025 due to potential STEC contamination. The recall expanded from Queensland and northern New South Wales through Victoria, Tasmania, South Australia, the Northern Territory, and the ACT. Beyond the safety issue, a nutritionist review of the broader Coles Kitchen range flagged that sodium levels sit in the moderate range. For someone watching their blood pressure, which a lot of us are at this stage of life, that adds up fast when you're eating convenience meals regularly. And a gastroenterologist who commented publicly made a point worth repeating. Washing bagged leafy salads at home with tap water does not effectively remove bacteria. That washed and ready-to-eat label is doing a lot of heavy lifting for a product that ended up on a government recall list. Number 6. Simplot Australia, Bird's Eye Salad and Vegetable Blends. Simplot Australia is one of those companies you might not immediately recognise by name, but you know their products. They own Bird's Eye in Australia, one of the most trusted vegetable brands on the shelf. And while Bird's Eye frozen vegetables have a long-standing reputation, their fresh salad and pre-cut vegetable blend products tell a more complicated story. Simplot's fresh range has appeared in product safety discussions connected to refrigeration handling and short shelf life. Inconsistencies in the supply chain. For convenient salad blends that move from cold storage to supermarket floor to trolley to fridge at home, the temperature window is tight. When that chain is broken at any point, and in a busy supermarket, it often is the product deteriorates faster than the use-by date suggests. Beyond freshness concerns, the ingredient profiles on many Bird's Eye, salad, and vegetable blend products include modified atmosphere packaging and preservative-adjacent treatments to maintain colour and texture over extended distribution periods. When you're buying what looks like a fresh product and it's been engineered to look that way for 2 weeks of transit and shelf time, that's not fresh food. It's an imitation of it. Simplot is a multi-billion-dollar global company, and their margins depend on volume. At that scale, the individual bag of salad in your trolley is not their priority. Number 5. Kraft Heinz Australia Classic Caesar Salad Kits. Kraft Heinz Australia. This is a company I've been watching for years, and not in a good way. They own a massive portfolio across the Australian grocery market, and their Caesar Salad Kit products have been sitting in supermarket produce sections looking perfectly respectable. But let's look a little deeper at what's actually inside the bag. Kraft Heinz Caesar Salad Kits typically include packaged croutons, Parmesan shavings, and a Caesar dressing sachet. The dressing alone is where the problems begin. A standard Caesar dressing loaded with vegetable oil blends and flavour enhancers can push sodium content in a single serving, well beyond what most people realise they're eating. These kits aren't designed for someone managing blood pressure or watching their salt. They're designed to taste strong, addictive, and convenient. Beyond the sodium, Kraft Heinz has faced ongoing scrutiny globally for the quality of ingredients and heavy use of stabilizers in packaged products. The company has gone through multiple rounds of cost-cutting and reformulations over the past decade. When a multi-billion-dollar corporation starts squeezing margins on a $2 bag of croutons, you have to ask yourself, what exactly are they saving on? Every time I see multiple gum stabilizers, modified starches, and flavor enhancers in what's supposed to be a simple salad kit, I know the answer. Number 4. Mars Incorporated Masterfoods Caesar Salad Dressing Masterfoods. The name probably brings back memories: barbecue sauce on a sausage sizzle, tomato sauce on a pie. But Masterfoods is owned by Mars Incorporated. And their Caesar salad dressing, the one most Australians reach for when assembling a pre-made Caesar, trades on nostalgia while delivering something very different. Check the ingredient list on a bottle of Masterfoods Caesar dressing: vegetable oil, vinegar, anchovies, water, sugar, salt, thickeners, and a string of flavor enhancers and stabilizers. The sodium content in a standard serving runs upward of 300 to 400 milligrams. The thickeners, modified starch, and xanthan gum give the dressing that creamy, pourable consistency. But the combination of high sodium, flavor enhancers, and the volume in which most people use this on a salad turns what should be a light meal into something your doctor would raise an eyebrow at. Masterfoods has been part of Australia's processed food conversation for years, with nutrition advocates pointing to high sugar content in many of their condiments. When you're making a pre-made salad at home and drowning it in Masterfoods Caesar, you haven't necessarily made a healthier choice. You've just bought the illusion of one. Mars Incorporated posted global revenues in the billions last year. They are not reformulating this product to suit your blood pressure. They're formulating it to keep you buying. Number 3. Riviana Foods Zoosh Caesar and creamy coleslaw dressings. Zoosh is one of those brands that looks like it belongs on the better end of the shelf. The branding is cheerful, the bottles feel premium, and it's always positioned next to the more expensive options in the chilled section. But I've spent enough time flipping bottles and reading the small print to know exactly what's going on. Zoosh Caesar dressing and their creamy coleslaw dressing carry ingredient lists packed with multiple additives, flavor enhancers, and thickening agents. Zoosh is owned by Riviana Foods, part of a broader Australian grocery network that supplies private label and branded goods to the major chains. That supply chain relationship means these products are engineered for long shelf life and consistent texture, not nutritional integrity. The sodium levels are significant. Their creamy dressings regularly push past 400 milligrams of sodium per 100 grams, meaning a generous pour over a salad bowl accounts for a large chunk of an older person's recommended daily sodium in one sitting. These are marketed as convenient options for a healthy meal. The marketing and the actual nutritional reality couldn't be further apart. When a dressing is sold as creamy, indulgent, and convenient all at once, I've learned to treat that combination as a warning label. Riviana knows exactly who is buying these products and what buttons to push. Don't let them push yours. Number 2. McCain Foods Australia. Pre-dressed coleslaw and side salads McCain. You know the name from frozen chips and oven bakes. But McCain Foods Australia also produces a range of pre-made coleslaw and side salad products that have found their way into supermarket deli fridges and convenience sections. And this is where I have a serious problem with what they're selling you. McCain's pre-dressed coleslaw and side salad products contain vegetable gums, modified food starches, acidity regulators, and preservatives designed to extend shelf life while maintaining visual appeal. The coleslaw, in particular, carries sodium figures that climb well above 300 milligrams per 100 grams in many formulations. When you're scooping a generous serve onto your plate alongside dinner, you're adding more sodium to that meal than most people realize. McCain is a global giant, a privately held Canadian company generating billions in revenue annually, with operations in Australia supplying both retail and food service. At that scale, ingredient decisions are made by financial teams as much as by food scientists. The modified starches and gum systems in their pre-dressed products exist to cut costs and extend logistics windows, not to improve what's in your bowl. The word coleslaw on the label makes it sound simple and homemade. The ingredient panel tells the real story. Number 1. Dole, Australia Salad Kits. And here we are. Number 1. Dole. The brand has been selling itself as fresh, healthy, and trustworthy for as long as most of us can remember. The yellow label, the cheerful imagery, the promise of convenience and nutrition all in one bag. But Dole's track record on pre-packaged salad kits has earned it this top spot, and that record is not pretty. In February 2024, Dole Fresh Vegetables issued a voluntary recall of multiple salad kit varieties, including the Chopped Kit Avocado Ranch, Premium Kit Southwest Salad, and Cajun Ranch Chopped Kit due to potential cross-contamination with Listeria monocytogenes linked to a shared processing line with cheese products from Rizzo Lopez Foods. Listeria is not a minor concern. It can cause serious and sometimes fatal infections in frail or elderly individuals and people with weakened immune systems. 26 people were sickened in the associated outbreak. 23 were hospitalized, 2 died. This wasn't Dole's first rodeo. Their packaged salads have appeared on recall lists multiple times linked to Listeria E. coli and cross-contamination events at processing facilities. In Australia, where Dole has a retail presence through major supermarkets, the brand continues selling itself on freshness while operating large-scale industrial processing that has repeatedly failed basic food safety thresholds. That washed and ready-to-eat stamp on every Dole kit is doing an enormous amount of work. Based on the evidence, it hasn't earned it. But it's not all bad news. Not every pre-made salad brand cuts corners like this. Some are actually doing it right. Starting with Number 5. Birch & Waite Salad Dressings, Woolworths Chilled Section. If you love a Caesar salad or a simply dressed green salad but want to stop gambling with the dressings I just talked about, Birch & Waite is where you should be looking. Birch & Waite is a Sydney-based company that's been operating for over 30 years. They batch craft their dressings in small quantities using locally sourced fresh Australian ingredients without added preservatives. Their products are kept in the chilled section at Woolworths because they're genuinely fresh, not shelf-stable formulas propped up by synthetic additives. Their Greek lemon dressing, made with real lemon juice, olive oil, garlic and herbs, gets consistently strong reviews from Australian home cooks. The full range is manufactured without gluten-containing ingredients and without MSG. They supplied professional kitchens across Australia for decades before launching the home range, and that quality standard shows in every bottle. The bottles aren't cheap compared to Zoosh or Masterfoods. I'll be upfront about that. But when I'm choosing between paying a little more for a dressing with recognizable ingredients or paying less for a sodium bomb loaded with flavor enhancers, I know which one my doctor would prefer. And at this stage of life, that calculation matters more than the price difference. Number 4. The Salad Servers. Woolworths, IGA, Costco. The Salad Servers is a family-owned Australian company based in Sydney. The Woolworths 70 known for the Salad Servers, and it's a brand I feel genuinely good about recommending, not because the packaging looks nice, but because the product backs it up. Their gourmet salad range is available at Woolworths, IGA, Costco, Superbarn, and Drake stores across New South Wales, Queensland, and Victoria. The range is plant-based and advertised as 100% preservative-free, and the ingredient lists hold that up. Their quinoa salads, lentil salads, and pumpkin couscous varieties use real whole food ingredients: quinoa, chickpeas, lentils, vegetables, and vinegar-based dressings. No synthetic dyes. No mystery thickening agents. The company started as a family chicken shop in Sydney, and that background shows in the philosophy. This is not a corporate reformulation exercise. It's a small-batch, Australian-made product with real shelf presence at major retailers. On productreview.com.au, Salad Servers Direct holds a 4.9 out of 5 from verified Australian buyers. The consistent theme across the reviews? Fresh, tasty, honest food. You can't fake that kind of reputation. Number 3. Coles Finest Salad Kits. I've given Coles a fair amount of grief in this video, and rightly so. But I believe in being fair, and the Coles Finest Salad Kits are genuinely a cut above the standard kitchen line. The Coles Finest range, available in the produce section nationwide, shows noticeably better ingredient transparency. The dressings come in separate compartments, meaning the greens aren't soaking before you even open the bag. The sodium levels run lower than the Coles Kitchen prepared bowls. The ingredient lists are shorter and more recognizable: real cheese, whole grain elements, and dressings based on olive oil and vinegar rather than flavor-enhanced emulsions. I'm not calling it perfect, but if you need a convenience option at Coles, the difference between grabbing a standard kitchen bowl, one that was on a recall list, and a Finest kit with clear ingredients is real and meaningful. Read the label, check the sodium, look for the shortest ingredient list. That's always the rule. The Finest range just makes that task far less exhausting. Number 2. Yumia Greek Salad Range. Harris Farm Markets, IGA. Yumia is an Australian brand operating in the premium fresh salad space. And if you live near a Harris Farm Markets, a Foodland, or a quality IGA, you've probably walked past them without stopping. I'm here to tell you that you should stop. Yumia specializes in Greek-inspired and Mediterranean-style prepared salads made with genuine ingredients: real feta, real Kalamata olives, real vine-ripened tomatoes, dressings made from olive oil and lemon juice, not the long string of additives you find in Kraft or Masterfoods products. The ingredient transparency is a world away from the big supermarket brands we've spent this video discussing. The brand built its following on quality over volume, which means you won't find Yumia at every Woolworths or Coles. But the retailers that stock them, Harris Farm in New South Wales and Victoria, select IGA and independent stores, tend to hold their fresh produce to a higher standard generally. If you're looking for a pre-made Greek salad that actually tastes like it came from a real kitchen, Yumia is as close as you'll get in an Australian supermarket setting. Number 1. Salad Servers Direct. Home delivery, no preservatives, and the best alternative on this list, number 1 is Salad Servers Direct. Not just the supermarket range, but the full home delivery service run by the Swift family that brings freshly made, no preservative salads, curries, and meals directly to your door across Sydney and beyond. Here's why this earns the top spot. The business model itself is what makes it significant. Salad Servers Direct operates with a minimum 3-day delivered shelf life on their salads, stored between 0 and 5 degrees Celsius with no freezing required. Their soups and curries last 10 days refrigerated. Every product is made fresh in their facility and dispatched without the industrial processing steps that create the contamination and additive risks we've spent this entire video talking about. The customer feedback says, everything. A 4.9 out of 5 rating on productreview.com.au from over 130 verified Australian reviews. People ordering for birthday parties, weekly meals, events, not because there's no alternative, but because once you taste the difference between a fresh, preservative-free, Australian-made salad and the bagged options I've covered today, there's genuinely no going back. When I started looking into this topic, I wasn't expecting to find an Australian family business sitting at the very top of the pile. But here we are. And that is exactly the kind of story I love telling.